There's anger, there's frustration.
My heart dropped.
What do I do now? How am I going to get to work? How am I going to get to doctor's appointments?
It really made me feel insecure in my community, honestly.
Christian Matter and Summer Turnberg, two of the hundreds of victims living in Tacoma who have had their Kias vandalized or stolen. It happened not once, but twice to Christian.
It was stolen once in November, and then they turned around and stole it less than a month later for the second time from the hospital parking lot. Here I am on Christmas morning, finding out that my car's gone, and I'm laying it up in a hospital bed, and it's just like, okay, can this year get any worse?
Summer was in the movie when she got an urgent phone call after her car alarm went off.
They broke through my back driver's side window and then broke my ignition column.
The thieves were trying to use a USB cable to steal her car, just like so many TikTok videos have shown.
You don't need a key, bro.
It's absurd to me that there's a step-by-step tutorial on how to break into people's cars.
Summer is still beating herself up about the break-in.
I saw the posts on social media about the Kias being stolen in the area, and I had all the intentions in the world to get ahead of it and buy a club, but it was just the time that I didn't have that. And so I knew that it was a possibility, but knowing that it happened to me still sunk my heart.
Surveillance video from her apartment complex showed 14 suspects loitering around her car before one of them broke the window, then destroyed the ignition.
And I think the fact that they appeared to be younger really shows that this generation is being targeted with information that can really harm them in the future. I don't know what's going to happen to them justice-wise.
Summer needs her car to commute to Seattle, where she works to help cancer patients.
It makes you feel really vulnerable to see your personal property get broken into. It's always something that you know might happen, but that car was my first big investment when I was finishing college. So it meant a lot to me.
The theft has also been a big blow for Christian and his Kia.
Trashed. You know, they pretty much just tore the whole dash apart. The whole steering column was torn apart. There was drug residue all over the inside of the car. I found beer cans all over the place. I mean, it was a mess.
A mess he can't afford to clean up.
You know, when you get to a point where, man, I only have a few more dollars left in my pocket, what am I going to do to get to all these doctor's appointments and to work? And, you know, you get really concerned.
Now, Christian has to use public transportation to get where he needs to go.
Now, I worked really hard for it. I've been making all my payments on it for like the last year, and now I don't have it. And I don't have a way to get it back.
He's keeping his head held high, but it's a struggle.
Makes you feel a little defeated at times because, you know, and I'm reminded by it every time I get on the bus that, man, I got to walk to the bus stop in the middle of winter with like 30-degree weather. This sucks.